All right, thanks, Stephanie. I am joined by a cast of characters. This is Nancy and Peggy, who, of course, many of our viewers know. New person, Dr. Amy Walters.
Hello, yes.
How are you?
Just fine, thank you.
All right, we brought in a psychologist because so much of this is mental.
Yes.
Before I even get to that, while we're in commercial break, Nancy's trying to hide behind Peggy. And that kind of leads me to this question of how much of this is mental. Why are you hiding behind? You've lost like 60 pounds.
She looks fabulous, doesn't she? A huge part of this is mental. The way that we talk to ourselves has a significant impact on our behaviors. The way that we feel about ourselves has a big impact on our behaviors. And the way that we set up our environment for success has a big impact on our behaviors. So there's a huge mental component.
With the weight that you two have lost, let's start with you, Peggy, do you feel more confident? I mean, are you still having troubles? Are you in a habit now where you can turn down the cheeseburger or whatever it is?
Now I can choose to have the cheeseburger, depending upon my workouts.
Nancy, is it easier for you as this has gotten along?
Easier, yeah, but I'm not going to lie and say that I still don't want cheesecake and French fries, and I think that's what's going to be hardest for me. Is, I mean, because I still have a lot of weight to lose. I'm probably about halfway to my long-term goal, but I still crave all that stuff, and I just really love food, so I think it's always going to be a struggle for me.
There's also a flip side to it, something that you mentioned at the boot camp the other day that I wanted to ask Amy about, and that was you were really down on yourself that you were trying so hard and not getting the results that you want. How do you temper that?
How do you temper that? And that's a huge barrier for a lot of people. Many times when we first start losing weight, there's a nice decline and then people plateau. And hanging in there through that plateau is such an important part. Being able to have realistic goals, being able to keep our motivation up. One of the things that you mentioned was choices. Allowing yourself to have some choices and maybe to introduce a few things back into your diet so you're not feeling deprived and you can hang on through that plateau.
If there was advice that you could give to somebody who's in a similar situation and they just are having that day. What do you say to the person?
Hang in there, I think is the biggest thing. You know, look at your goals, take some baby steps in that direction. Changing it up can have a big impact on weight loss, whether they're changing up their routine, changing up their eating habits a little bit, just staying with it, keep working, and keep moving.
So staying with it. You guys are only about a month left. How are things going? Peggy?
You know, I haven't had the weight loss that I wanted, but it's steady and it's coming down in the right direction. And so my big goal is to keep moving.
Nancy?
Well, like I said, I'm like halfway to where I want to be long term. But like you said about my biggest thing is I really have to try to be nice to myself. And if I have a bad day, don't give up. You know, it's always tomorrow. And I think that is a big part of being successful of weight loss. Is don't be so hard on yourself and don't give up. Just keep trying, and every little bit helps.
Absolutely.
We've got about a month left to keep track of you guys here on this official challenge. I get the feeling you guys will visit every once in a while, just a guess. But I think that we've got you guys' numbers as of now. Let's start with Peggy's numbers. All right, so you started at what, Peggy?
Well, I started here at 224.
Okay.
And I'm at 208.
But you started a little bit before that. Look at the picture. You're doing great.
Fabulous.
That's a different person.
Yeah, that's the thing that I've noticed about all you guys is I know that you've all been a little frustrated by all this, but when you look at your before and after pictures, there's a noticeable difference. All right, so let's go to Nancy. What did you start at?
296.
And you were down almost 60 pounds.
Yep, one more.
It's
pound,
amazing.
down 60 pounds.
So see, you guys are doing great. Only a month left of all of this. You got to finish, right? We're all set. Everybody's still excited?
Yeah.
We are.
All right.
It's been good.
And all of us have lost weight. All 5 of us have lost weight. I think that is so awesome.
Truth be told, thanks to them, 6 of us have lost weight. I've lost 17 and a half pounds just by hanging out with you guys. So
That's great.
awesome.
that works pretty well. All right, thank you guys so much for coming in. We're
Thank
going to
you.
check in with them again next month, and we'll see how you guys do.
Thank you, guys.
All right.